Hello, Coach Tony here. How are you guys? For those of you who don't know me, I'm a Limitless life coach. I have been a holistic health coach, a life coach, a manifestation coach, certified in all these areas. And I call myself a Limitless life coach because I encompass everything into what I teach people, okay? So I want to drop some value bombs for you today though that will change the course of your entire life. And especially this year, okay? So what if I were to tell you, if you gained one new perspective this year, that it could change your entire life? Just one shift in perspective. How cool would that be? Like, would you be interested in learning that, right? So here's the perspective. I'm going to give it to you, and then we're going to break it down though, because it seems simple on the surface, but we're going to break it down in this video here, okay? The perspective, the number one perspective to have in order to ensure your success is to keep your eye on the prize, okay? Now again, I know you've heard this term. I know you have. However, it slips by you. People don't understand the profoundness of this. Keeping your eye on the prize. Here's the reality. Your attention is your currency. That's why social media is so popular and it's profoundly abundant and can make a killing actually. That's why advertising is so important on it and all these things, because they know, like Facebook, YouTube, all these people know that your attention is your number one currency. So the idea is whatever's got your attention has your power. Where your attention goes, energy flows, momentum grows, and your reality is bestowed, it unfolds. Okay? So literally where your attention's going is creating your reality, inevitably. Okay, there's a lot more to this. I teach a lot way deeper in all of my coaching and programs, but this is the idea. Okay. Most people, they've got goals. We've got goals. We want to lose weight. We want to gain muscle, build strength. We want to make more money in our business. We want to have more freedom, more happiness, more love, more joy. So the idea though is if your goal is just in the back of your mind, the rest of your attention and day is taken up by whatever it is that you're doing. And if you're not doing things consistently and like relentlessly towards your goals, usually your goals elude you, okay? This is where this gets very, very powerful. And this is what changed for me. And this is how I became successful in a lot of areas of my life. And I'm not where I want to be exactly, but I have actually achieved everything that I've wanted to over this past year. And now I'm just scaling it. I'm making it more and more and building more momentum on that. If your goal is not at the forefront of your mind every single day, and you're not actively, relentlessly, obsessively pursuing it, it's going to elude you. It needs a lot of momentum, right? How do you climb Mount Everest? You can't just waddle up it. You've got to climb that bad boy, right? So here's the idea. And again, I hope you guys are finding value already and just even starting to dig a bit deeper with this keep your eye on the prize idea. And if you are, let me know. Drop like a 3 below. Let me know what you're thinking, okay? If it's resonating. So the idea here is there's a handful of questions you can ask yourself, and there's a handful of things and ways to focus your attention that will help you maximize your minutes and hours throughout the day, okay? And this is what I want to help you guys do. So, number one, keep your eye on the prize. What is your goal? Is it super clear to you? Like, can you actually write out everything about it, and it visually creates an amazing picture in your mind? So, what is that for you? Number one. Okay, what's your goal? And if you want to, share below. I want to know what your goals are, guys, this year. Okay, share below. The next piece, though, is does your day align with hitting that goal? So there's these two ideas of high value or income producing actions versus low value or income producing actions, okay? You can break your actions and tasks out via those two areas. I highly suggest you do this. So get a piece of paper, okay, and write this down. Write down everything you're doing in a day, okay, on an average day, and you can even break it out from the week before if you want to, or see exactly what you did. And write down, was that thing that you did for the minute or hour or whatever, 6 hours or 8 hours, right? If you're working in your business or working in a job, let's say, is what you're doing providing, is an income or value producing action? Okay, is it providing value? Okay, write it down. Most of the time, by value meaning, is it going towards your goal? Okay, and or going towards something important to you. Like if you have children, like I've got 4 kids, right? So not all of my time is income producing, but it's value producing, right? Because it's providing value to my loved ones, my kids, my wife, my family, that type of thing. And my clients, of course, right? Clients, though, are income producing, right? So every interaction you have with a human being, okay, on this planet is a transaction of energy. We are actually energetic beings living in a physical body with an intellectual mind that's able to create anything that we desire. We're limitless, actually. So the idea is we're energetic beings living in a physical body. So our energy gets transferred. So right now, if you're listening in to me, you are receiving my energy. Like straight up, I'm giving it right to you, okay? I really have minimal distractions around me because I know the importance of my attention and focus. And you're gonna learn this too if you stick around me long enough here, that is your ultimate superpower, is your attention and focus. Where your attention goes, energy flows, and it is a creating energy. So this idea is gonna change the game for you this year. Most people are being distracted. They focus on one thing and then boom, millions of reels and things going on social media now. It's the worst it's ever been, quite honestly, guys. It really, truly is. So the idea is if you can hone in and stay focused, that is your superpower in our day and age right now, actually. In 2023, if you can hone in your focus and attention, you are going to crush it compared to everybody else because that is your ultimate currency, okay? So again, I want to bring you to exactly what you should be doing and how to just squeeze the juice out of this grape, okay? So again, number 1, keep your eye on the prize. Your goal, define it. What is it exactly for this year or for this month or whatever that looks like for you? Number 2, what are the tasks you're doing? Are they high income or value producing tasks, or are they low income value producing tasks? If they're low, get rid of them. Because most of the time, I did this for myself, by the way, last year, right? And everything I was doing, 99% of my things I was doing were low value. Literally busy work. Like I'm updating my website, I'm doing this and that. How is it helping people? Right? So I started going live a lot more because this helps people a lot more effectively. Okay? And then I started meeting people. I started DMing people. I started advertising. I started meeting people and connecting with them to provide and make them offers, for my coaching services and to help them live a limitless life, right? Because it transformed my life. Everything I know has transformed my life so much so, it would blow your mind. In fact, I'm going to be sharing this a lot more, but I used to be an IT person for 18 years at a pharmaceutical company. I was miserable. I didn't like it. I made lots of money, but I didn't like it. I knew there's something more inside of me. I knew I was being held back. I knew that there was something calling me, and it wasn't answering my calling for years, actually. Like literally about 10, 12 years ago, I asked my wife, I would be sitting on the couch, I'm like, oh man, I just feel like I should be doing something different. I don't know, I've been doing this for a long time, and I was good at it. I was good at solving problems, but now I love to solve life problems for people. And I've helped so many people solve so many different problems, I finally am answering my calling. But that didn't just happen overnight. Like this idea is that happened for me, actually. So that's why I'm sharing these tips and ideas with you guys, because I want you to live a life of abundance and fulfillment and limitlessness. Like the only limitation is your own mind. It is your own thoughts and beliefs, actually. And I help people change them. That's really what I do, actually. So this idea, though, is one of the most powerful ways to do that. When you change your perspective and your beliefs, you change your life. This is changing your perspective dramatically. Instead of keeping your goal at the back burner and on the bench, so to speak, we're actively going at this goal, and it should be a goal that is very meaningful. You gotta become relentless around it, obsessed with it. You gotta love it. It can't be something stressful. It can't be something you're like, I want to lose weight, but it's painful. It can't be painful. It's got to be amazing. It's going to transform your life when you achieve this goal. Okay? That's the perspective. So keep your eye on the prize. In other words, your goal is your prize. Okay? So again, there's so much profoundness in that idea, even though it sounds so simple. Keep your eye on the prize. But if you can keep your eye on the prize every day, and it is your North Star every day, that's what changed for me. Okay? I had written down for literally like a year, okay? I'm going to be a successful coach, a world-class coach, right? Wrote it down for a year, but it was in the back of my mind. Like I'm a coach. I've been coaching for, actually many years. In fact, it's 7 years this year. I started off for the first few years part-time, and then I've been doing it for a few years full-time. So I've been coaching for like 7 years now. And the idea is, in the beginning, I would write down things, like I'd write down my goals, and at the very beginning, I never wrote them down, actually. That was my biggest fail. But then I started writing them down, but then they just fade away. Like it was not at the forefront of my mind, in other words. I didn't keep my eye on the prize, actually. And it wasn't that big of a goal, right? It was just, right, at first it was just to be a coach. Now I'm a world-class coach helping millions of people and making millions of dollars, okay? That is literally who I am. And I'm not making millions of dollars yet, okay? But I had to shift my belief and identity first before I could even allow that in. So guess what, you guys? I did that. Over the course of this past year, I am now that. That is my new level, okay? And again, I teach this in my coaching. I teach this to my clients and all that stuff in my programs. And I have a brand new Limitless Life program, actually, that I'm consolidating all of the stuff I've learned, literally over the past 7 years of relentless trainings. And you see the books behind me and certifications and stuff. Literally hundreds of thousands of dollars has been invested, and 7 years of my life have gone into the knowledge that I'm going to be sharing with you guys throughout this year. And I put it into an 8-week program called the Limitless Life Program. It's my new flagship signature program. It's already transforming people's lives, but it's going to change the game, because what I used to teach people in like a year now takes 8 weeks, and it will just get you unbelievable results in the course of 8 weeks. It's going to blow your mind, actually. In fact, people, when you go through the 8 weeks, it might take you 8 years to truly appreciate the information in this, actually. That's how excited I am about it, because it changed my life. It changes hundreds of other people's lives that I've worked with so far. And I want to help thousands and millions of more people. So with that, you guys, I want to sum this video up for you, okay? Keep your eye on the prize this year with your goal. What is your goal, actually? That's number one, though. What is your goal? Define that. Okay? Then keep your eye on it. You can have, do, or be anything, you guys, that you set your mind to. Please know that. If you don't believe me, we gotta talk, okay? Because you are a limitless being capable of doing anything, having anything, being anything, okay? And I want to help you, all right? You can live all out, baby. I want you to. So what is your goal? Keep your eye on that. And number 3, what are the income and value producing tasks? What are the tasks I need to do that'll help me reach this goal faster than ever before? And are those the most important thing? Am I doing those every day? Am I doing them before 9 a.m. every day? Right? The early bird gets the worm. If you can get those tasks done every day, earlier on in the day, you're going to succeed. I promise you. If you get them done at any point during the day, though, you don't have to do it early. If you can't get there yet, that's okay. But again, this is the power, right? Because our attention can go anywhere, and it does. We get distracted very easily. So if you can get it done while you're focused in the morning or earlier on in the day, you are going to win. It's a really amazing habit to create, okay? So listen guys, that's all I want to share today, but I'm going to be on here a lot more often on this page. Please, if you know other people who need this information, who want to succeed in their life, who want more out of their life and business and health and everything else, right? We're limitless here, guys. The information I'm going to be teaching you can apply to any area of your life. But share it with other people. Like this video. Let me know if you have any questions or if I can answer anything any better, okay? But the idea is I just want to help serve you and help you get from here to here in your life and beyond, because you should not be limited at all. You should be happy, you should be fulfilled, you should be loving your life. You should be helping other people love their lives, right? Once you do it. That's the idea. And I want that for you. I want you to not be limited, not be stressed out, not be struggling. Not the way I was, right? I was struggling for many years actually in my business. I thought I was doing all the right things, but I wasn't. I didn't have it all put together until, recently, quite honestly, right? Last year, the year before, things were coming together like never before. But let me tell you, last year, man, it was life-changing for me. I achieved my business goals. And that was like my last main goal. Like I've already achieved my strength goals, my health goals. I've had a six-pack for 7 years. I've done all those other things. I've got an amazing wife, amazing kids. I've got happiness all day long. It's amazing. I'm living the life of my dreams, right? But the last goal I had, though, was to build a successful business for myself that was making money, making as much money as my other job, right? And I'm surpassing that this year. That was my next main goal. And that's what I'm doing this year, okay? And it's the beginning of the year, actually, and it's already trending to blow that out of the water, right? So it's so awesome to just see in just a matter of a year, you can transform your entire life, actually. And I want to help you do that, right? So if you do need my help, let me know and just DM me, comment me below, and I'll reach out to you if you want to. But just drop me a message. I'm right here, guys, okay? And we could jump on a free strategy call to help serve you, actually. That's my only duty this year, is to help you get from here to here, okay? So with that, I hope this video was valuable, and let me know down in the comments. But I'll be back on here, like I said, a lot more often moving forward, guys, okay? Because I'm going to be giving you value bombs all day, every week. It's going to be amazing, okay? With that, have an amazing week, okay? Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and let's rock and roll. You got this.